What's up, everybody? Great Lakes Audits, and I'm sorry. I had a update video recorded after court, and I set it to upload at a certain time, but I guess I screwed with the date, and it was set for November 26th, not October 26th. My bad. So here's the update. Trial, November 30th, 1 p.m., Courtroom 2 at the Toledo Municipal Court at 555 North Erie Street, Toledo, Ohio. I tried saving everyone's time. I tried talking to the judge. He wouldn't listen. So the prosecutors offered to drop the charge as long as I paid court costs. They want to clear the docket and still get money out of it. No. It's not how this works. This is not sponsored by this company, so I'm going to cover this up so there's no copyright crap. That's some good 23 flavors. So, diet at that. So, I told him no. I gave the prosecutor the video footage, and he watched it. And I told him go to the 12.5-minute mark, which is where all this stuff happens. He went back a little bit further, which I expected. But he said I did it 2 times prior. He's talking about when I crossed the street. He didn't watch the video and look at the charge. So I told him he's an idiot. Like, no, hell no, that's dumb. All while my escort, director of operations, Thomas Wiegand, W-I-E-G-I-N, Wiegand, Tom. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for the talk afterwards, too. I know I was a bit of an a-hole when I walked in. But I appreciate the talk afterwards, and I would like to have recorded it, even though it's Rule 40 now posted. It says that I cannot. We'll get that addressed. The judge's authority ends at the courtroom doors, so we'll get that fixed. That's for another day. So anyways, so what I've done is I've requested the body camera footage for Sergeant Okus, Officer Brousseau. This is Officer DeParis, and then Officer Ively's over here. So I've requested all their body camera footage because I want this conversation where they which happens right here, which says it's for a traffic infraction, and then I want the conversation that happens back at the car when they conspire to find a charge. That's what I want. And then these two, I need their body camera footage because there's some conversations that happen here that need to be discussed. So how do you do that? Well, in Toledo, at the Toledo Municipal Court, you can go online. Bam! tmc-clerk.com. Scroll down a little bit, and this is the home page. Right? See? Home page. Scroll down, and right here in this blue box, forms. Bam! Criminal. It's a criminal / traffic. How the hell do you say that word? You know what? I'm curious. How the heck's the word spelled? I know it's precipice. P-R-A-E-C. P-R. Let's find out. And of course there's a commercial.
Precipice.
Precipice, that's what I thought. Precipice. That's what I thought it was. Okay, so let's go with that one. I'm sorry, there's some mic work here. Hold on. Alright, so that's what I thought. Precipice. Oh, that's what I thought. Alright, so precipice of subpoena. Alright. Precipice for subpoena. So here's the blank form. We have multiple ones open. We only need one. So you'll put the case number in here, which mine is TRD-21-12035-0101. Fill in the charges and you do all that, you know, and I'll show you when it's filled out completely. This is to issue a subpoena for a witness. And when you want them to appear in court, you fill all the information out. Like you'd say, like, you know, Sergeant. And what's a explanation of it too? I'm sitting there like to point the computer, like you can see what I'm pointing at, because you're not looking at my monitor unless I'm using my mouse. Describe the role of the person. Sergeant Okus, the arresting officer. Then here I would put, if this is all I want is just him and his footage, I'd put something like Sergeant Okus on 9/2, starting at 3:15 a.m. because that's roughly the time our interaction started, until the footage is terminated. All right, after, so that's what I think. I forgot how so many for a second. Jeez. All right, and so because this is for a records request on this part, you have to check this box, which helps them differentiate what it is. So here's the blank, and then you come down here, date, name, pick a title, defendant, address and stuff. So I'll show you one that's filled out, everything at the very bottom. So this is just for the body camera footage. There's 4 cops, there's 4 spots. So I wrote each one individually. I probably could have put them all into one, but to make it easier to be seen, I put each one in their own box. So the same thing, body camera footage for Sergeant Okus on September 2nd, 2021 from 3:15 a.m. until the recording is terminated after the encounter with Aaron Collins. Me. So we do this for all 4 officers, for Officer Brousseau, Paris, and Ively. And then down here, same thing, defendant and all that. There's the date. It actually puts it into numerical format. You know, I had it typed in and went numerical. Save it. All right, so now it's saved. So what do we do? Right here, e-file. And hold on, let me go to my screen real quick. You guys can't see my login. And no, it's not Great Lakes Audits. Alright, so here it is here. I'm signed in. So submit a filing. You can download the blank forms, update your account information, of course log out. So you'd submit a filing. It's an existing case, yes. It's a criminal traffic case. And precipice. Case number. Oh, you dummy. Fat fingered it. Try this again. This time we're not going to go crazy. There's the case number, and because it's a subpoena, there's no charge. If there was a charge, it's here, and then the paid online is like a 5% fee. So if I was going to do this a couple times, and it's going to cost me, I'd file this in person to save that 5%. So fill out the names and everything, select the file, and it's there, and then you hit submit. So once you submit it, you'll get a notice that pops up on the screen. It's going to have a whole bunch of my personal information, so I'm not going to do that. I'll show you that. But let me block this out real quick, and I will show you the confirmation email you get. Where'd it go? Inbox. Alright, let me pull this up here, so block off my information. Alright, there it is. Alright. So you get an email, customer service at ncourt.com. I don't know why. So here it is right here. This is the filing. This one, I did this one a little bit ago, about 10 minutes ago. Only took me like 10 minutes to do for body cam footage and for the officers themselves, because I've filed one for the officers as well. But here it is. This is the little receipt that shows up. Um, Confirmation that it is, how much you're gonna have to pay if there's a fee, if there's the amount, and there's that 5% would be the service fee. Um, Down here is more personal information, so we're not gonna get into that. So let's, yeah, so we're not gonna do that. So this is the confirmation email you get. Right here, once you've made your payment, you'll receive a status notification, which of the acceptance or rejection. So, like, say it's a motion to um, change your court date, extend your court date. If it's denied, you'll get a denial email. If it's approved, you'll get an approval email. I could actually show you one of those. Let me do that real quick, because I did that before with let's see, I did that before. No, that was end court. That's what we do. We'll search then. All right. So here's the receipt, and that shows approved. So let me cover this up again. All right. All right. So here it is. This is when I had to get an extension. When I had court, November or September 10th, I had a couple sick kids and no babysitter. So it was approved. Comment said okay, and there's $0 to be paid. So this is your confirmation that it was received and accepted. This is for a motion. Oh, I think I just did it. Motions, and all you do is type a motion. You know, extension. Fill in what happened. Sign it. Fill all this stuff out. Same way to submit it. Submit it the same exact way. I did this on my phone so I could actually sign it with my stylus. But it's the same exact way. Absolutely same exact way. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. So once you're done with that. Alright. Same thing. Move this here and here and here. Alright. So same thing. This is what you get. And this is the same thing you'll get when you file the motion for like a motion for discovery. There's some costs in that one, I believe. But I mean, you can do so much of this from home. You don't have to go down to the courthouse. You don't have to call the prosecutor's office. You can do this from home, from your phone. You can do this from your computer. I recommend doing it from a computer. If you're going to use your phone, go to the desktop site. You have the 3 buttons up top and desktop site. Like this up here would be the 3 dots. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, man. Light my screen out because I know it's about to happen when I do this. Yeah, it shows my information. Don't want that. So that's the update. November 30th, courtroom 2 at the Toledo Municipal Court at 1 p.m. November 30th, 1 p.m., courtroom 2. Do not record in the hallways. I'm working on fixing that, okay? Oh, yes. I have submitted, by the way, in accordance with Rules of Superintendence Rule 12, I have submitted a request to allow me to videotape as a journalist, to videotape the court case. There's a good chance that it gets denied. They can deny it if a witness doesn't want to be recorded visually or audioly. Audioly. If the witness doesn't want audio or visual recording, they can deny it. They can deny either or both. And then you can't. But I have a defense for this. I did it now, that way I have time to play with it, and have just work some things, because there's certain things that are, the elements here are different than a typical case with regular witnesses. So I am hoping that I can get this corrected. I'm hoping that I can get this recorded, because I would like everyone to see this. I really would like everyone to see this case. You are more than welcome to come out. I'm going to be down there about probably, I'd say 12 o'clock. They might even call it in early, but I'm gonna be there around 12 o'clock. Get my parking spot where I always park. I got like a lucky spot. Um, maybe maybe see if I can get some records while I'm there. Maybe do a records request if there's not too long of a line. But yeah, um, maybe do a records request at the court itself. There is a deputy that I want some information on, but I don't know if I can wait till November 30th to get it. In fact, I know for a fact I can't wait till November 30th to get his information, so I'll be making that request. That's it, guys, man. This is gonna be interesting. I've spent more time on this than I really should have, and I'm gonna be spending more time on this, which I really shouldn't. But I really need to lock down this defense, which it's pretty simple. It's a few words. We're gonna talk about the situation here, what happened, and I'm gonna ask some questions of them of like what was this conversation about, and some what they're thinking. Um, I'm not gonna give away my actual defense that will get this tossed. It's simple, very easy. Um, but I'm probably gonna spend some money on this to get some stuff printed up, some visuals and whatnot. Um, the video footage itself, I've got that already. It's an MP4 format. I might resave it. I might reformat it a couple of different ways, wave and whatnot, depending on what the courts have got. I know the prosecutor was able to play it on his laptop, being an MP4 format. So, but just to be safe, because when I was at court last month, the judge says that it's my responsibility to make sure I have the footage available and not play it from a phone or something, because they need to, if it's submitted into evidence and kept, say I'm found guilty and it's kept, they're going to keep the flash drive. And if it's just on my phone, they're going to keep my phone, and I'm not having that. So I'm going to go buy me a cheapy flash drive, because the one I got now is actually, oh, my keys on me. The one I've actually got one for my keychain. It'll fit a Type C phone outlet or plug, and a USB. So it's got it on both sides, so you can pull stuff off your phone and give it away. Which is I bought that just so the cops don't try and take my phone. I can just boom plug it in, put on the flash drive, piss off. I'm keeping my phone. Here's your footage, kind of deal. Go download it, save it, and give me back my stuff. Man, I made it through this whole thing without cussing until now. I'm embarrassed. No, I'm not. I don't care. So yeah, guys, that's it. I apologize for the delay. That's just me not paying attention. I was me really irritated when I was out at the courthouse, sitting in my van like stewing, and then recorded the update and screwed up the upload for that. So this one's not going to be November 26th, I promise. This one will be up today, November 2nd, and court is in 28 days and counting. I cannot wait to get this over with. 28 days, 6 hours, and 45 minutes away. Cannot wait to get this over with so I can move on and start pressing the issues that need to be addressed. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your time, your patience, your love and support. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. This is about making the community a better place. And when we have officers that get caught in their feelings like Sergeant Okus did, we need to kind of check that and really fix things. And those 3 officers that were witnessing this happen, as well as Officer Hughes puffing his chest out, stuff like that needs to get addressed. And we can fix that as a community, and I can help fix that with displaying what is happening. My intention is not to make anybody look bad. You look how you look because of your actions. I'm just recording and reporting. That's all I'm trying to do. And if it involves the police, it involves the police. If it involves the fire department, it involves the fire departments. The sheriffs, it doesn't matter who. What I can see in public, I record in public. Don't make yourself the scene. I stay quiet until someone talks to me, and they still find ways to put their hands on me. So we'll work on it, guys. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself and each other. See ya.